Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync Mailchimp with Google Contacts so that contacts you add in Google Contacts through your Gmail can automatically be added to a Mailchimp audience. These syncs are super easy to set up. By syncing these apps together, you can create an instant email audience and start emailing out newsletters to build your personal brand. There's no more imports or exports. Contacts are synced automatically. Instead of emailing hundreds of your contacts using your personal email and then ending up in the spam folder from now on, you can sync those contacts into Mailchimp, send a beautiful email, and your emails will end up in the inbox, not the spam folder, because of Mailchimp's industry-leading deliverability rate. So to set this up, the first thing we're going to do is go to apination.com. And here at apination.com, the first thing we're going to do is click Discover Connections. You're going to see a ton of CRM, productivity apps, and marketing tools here. I'm going to scroll on down to Mailchimp and to see the automations and syncs available there. Click on Mailchimp, and these are all the syncs available to sync with Mailchimp. And today we're syncing Mailchimp to Google Contacts. I'm going to click on Google Contacts. You can see the sync available here is to sync Google Contacts to Mailchimp. That way I can add those contacts to my Mailchimp audience without having to leave Gmail. I can add them straight from my phone. It's an awesome sync. The first step is to connect Google Contacts. So first things first, I'm going to confirm I'm not currently using any other platforms to sync these two apps. If I am, I might create some duplicates, so just double check, but it's pretty unusual that somebody currently is. I'll click Connect Google Contacts. Then it's going to ask me to choose the Google account I want to sync to Mailchimp and give us permission to access those contacts. Now that we've connected Google, I'm going to click Connect Mailchimp. It's asking me for a name for this connection to Mailchimp and the API key to connect to Mailchimp. And the name is just the name of your company. It can be your name. It's just naming this connection for your Mailchimp account to API Nation. Let's go get that API key from Mailchimp. So here in Mailchimp, to find that API key, I'm going to come on down here to the account bubble, click on that, click on account, go over here to extras and API keys. Then you can scroll down here. I'm going to create a key for my new API Nation connection. So there it is. I can label it API Nation. And then I'm just going to highlight it, hit Control C, and then we'll go back to API Nation and paste it in. All right, so we have the API key. I'm going to paste it in here. And I'm going to add my company name. And hit connect. There we go. We've connected Google. We've connected Mailchimp. Now there's just a few more configuration options here. For example, I can set up a contact group, a label in Google Contacts to sync into Mailchimp. So maybe I don't want to sync everybody from my Google Contacts account into Mailchimp. Maybe I want to set up a special folder. I could do that. So I'm actually only going to sync people who are hot. So all those hot leads, those are automatically going to go to Mailchimp. You could create a group called Newsletter, Mailchimp, whatever you want, or you can just sync everybody. Go with default. I'm going to do that. I want to build out this personal brand as big as possible, as quick as possible. This box allows you to sync all the contacts who are currently in your Google Contacts into that Mailchimp audience. Just check it. If instead you prefer to only sync contacts you add for today going forward, just uncheck the box and it'll start syncing contacts starting today. Come down here, you're going to specify the audience in Mailchimp these contacts are going to get sent to. And then you can see the mapping for the integration. First name's going to first name, last name, email, notes. This all looks great. Our Mailchimp syncs do support the custom fields here in Mailchimp. So if you add any of those custom fields, those will show up here available to sync to. And to connect any of these fields, you just click the field on the left and the field on the right you want to connect it to. This all looks great. I'm going to go to the top and hit activate. That's it. The sync is now up and running and it's going to fire every 10 minutes, sending those contacts into Mailchimp. So that's how you sync Google Contacts and Mailchimp. That way you can add contacts to your Mailchimp audience from Gmail by adding a contact to your phone. It's super easy to build your email newsletter audience this way, and it's easy to set up. If you have any questions, ideas, or need any guidance setting this up, just shoot us an email give us a phone call. We're API Nation, connecting the world's applications. We love doing this stuff.